it was, but you can't stay there. Look, I want you to look at your goals, and I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you know what it takes to make that happen? Like, do you, like, there are two groups of people walking the earth, right? You got one group right now. Now, both groups have these dreams and these goals. Both groups from the time that they were young saw things on television, read things in books. They physically saw people doing things. They was like, yo, I want to do that. So what I want you to do for me is I want you to, and I know a lot of you are adults and you're adulting, and sometimes you don't have time for dreams and goals and stuff, right? But I want you to do me a favor. Like, don't let life do you like that. Like, don't let life put you in a circumstance or a situation where you stop dreaming. Like, don't let life put you in a situation where you are helping somebody else make their dreams become a reality. You forgot you have your own. Like, don't do that. Don't get so caught up giving some job 30, 40, 50, 60 hours of your day that you don't have any time left for yourself. And so do me a favor. I don't want reality right now. I'm not interested in how much your student loans are. I'm not interested. Because your student loans are sucking your dream. I'm not interested right now. And I got a divorce, and right now I just can't. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Eric, I lost a child, and you don't know what it's like to. I'm not interested in your reality right now. I want you to get back to your dreams. I want you to get back to your goals, because no matter what has happened in life, you've got another 30 years, another 40 years, another 50 years. Like, you can't get stuck on, like, you can't let that thing that devastated you in 1989, the thing that devastated you in 1996, 2001, like, you can't wake up every day to 2001. 2001 was a tragedy, yes, it was, but you can't stay there. Look, I want you to look at your goals, and I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you know what it takes to make that happen? Like, do you, like literally, like, because this is all it's going to take. 3. You were born with greatness in you. How long you gonna give me excuses and this person didn't do that and this person? I'm a high school dropout, slept in the Vanderbilt, ate out of trash can. We go tit for tat. How long you want to talk about that? When we gonna start talking about traveling the world? When we gonna talk about realizing your potential and waking up every day and giving me 120%? So I need you to do me a favor. I need your whys. This is what I want you to do for me. I want you to wake up. I want your whys. If you can put them on your phone, you can get the face printed out, put them in the car. I need you to smell your family members every day, 3 times a day. I need you to touch them some type of way 3 times a day. Listen, I need you to see them 3 times a day. I need you to put their voice, like record their voice. And when you go to work and you feel like not working, push play. Push play. And just hear them say, Mama, I need you. Stop saying, Daddy, I need you, Dad. Look, ask your baby girl, say, Daddy, I need you to give 120% because my future is counting on your predicated by your presence. Just when your boss getting on your nerve, I want you to rise above your boss. And go to your why. Oh, so E.T., I get discouraged like you. I live in the real world like you live in the real world. I wouldn't geek when my girl got MS. But I rose above the complaining. I couldn't say, God, why did she get MS? I'm like, wow, God, you blessed us with 23, just married, 23. She was healthy for 23. Thank you. She could have got this 10 years ago. Now she got it. Let's look at the good at it. Let's come up with a little health plan for it, and let's move forward and turn this lemon, this sour lemon into lemonade. Come on, what's your why? I need you to look at them every day, think about them every day, let them fuel you every day. If it's your mama, whoever it is, I need fuel. This thing's so serious to me, y'all. I told you, I got it planned out. If I die today, I got everybody taken care of. I was here. My wife will know in my death that I was here. She still will be provided for in my death.
Excellent morning, team. Who's inspired? All right, who's inspired? Type in I am on the chat. Put in I am on the chat if you're inspired. Put in I am on the chat if you're inspired.
It is literally at the dark. Say thank you.
All right, put in I am on the chat if you're inspired. You know, a lot of people don't get to understand. I want to talk on a very beautiful topic today, very powerful, topic that has really affected a lot of people in trading, in building, in relationship, in major aspect of life that they don't know. It's a conscious thing that people ignore. And what you want to do right now is it's an open session. You want to go get your friends, you want to go get your colleagues, you want to go get the members you invite. All right, you want to go get them, send this to someone. All right, go into your list, all leaders, go into your list, invite your guests, invite your friends. Because sometimes, a lot of people think we are all about building or trading. This business or this community is way bigger than the physical things. Like trading is physical, trading is jobbing, right? The environment we're exposed to, it's bigger. It's the relationship is what we get out of the relationship is way more, so more than what people see out there. It's your responsibility. What I sell in this business is mentorship. All right, I don't sell the job aspect of the business. Trading is a job. Trading has linear income. The moment you understand this concept, trading is linear income. If you don't trade, you don't earn. But there are certain things that would improve you as a person, that would increase your linear factor. And one of the things you want to understand is people buy into your level of belief system and confidence. Get into this environment, don't keep it to yourself. Send it out. There are people you would have invited, trust me, there are people you would have invited, all right, to a trading session to see how trading works that might not have joined the business, but you invite them to a mindset session. Guess what? Something happens in their mind. They begin to realize what they didn't know before, and they think they can actually get in this environment. So you want to always promote our Monday mindset, because this is one session we talk about the mind, we talk about the community, we talk about our goals, we talk about our vision, right? We say thank you as a team. This is something we have in common as a team. We do one thing together, all right? And guess what? The universe recognizes unity. So what you want to do while I get on our Monday mindset, Monday attitude, and I want to talk on one powerful aspect of mindset, being in the business. You want to get on your list, get all your members. If it means calling them, call them, let them be on the session, because sometimes you can send this out, but the energy here right now, that's what you can the feeling that we're all here is happening live. There are some things that cannot be taught, they need to be caught, right? This is that moment. Even if this is recorded right now, we're sending it out. It's not going to be like when they are here, because in real time, the energy that goes out of the person that is training is live based on the people that are present. All right. So you want to do someone the favor, get them on the call, even if it's just one person. All right. I appreciate everyone. Happy New Week. Okay. So it's our Monday gratitude session. What we do as a community, we've agreed, to tap into the higher realm of God's power by saying thank you. All right. So many individually, most people don't understand the power of gratitude. Why do we do this as a team? Why did we leave the whole session, the first session of the whole week, all right, coming out of a previous week or coming into a new week? Why did we decide to say this session is especially to the reformation of mind and saying thank you for what God has done, for what He will do, all right, for what He has done? Okay. If you are able, everything in life is consciousness, and what you're conscious brings focus. All right. I'm also going to talk about focus. So you want to write the word down, focus. Okay. I need you to put the word down, type in focus in capital letters. Put the word focus down, because really, what I want to speak about, you're really going to need it. You're going to need focus. To type the word focus down. So what you are conscious about, what you're focused about, expands. All right. I believe everyone can hear me loud and clear. Okay. So I said type in the word focus. I don't know, is my network clear? All right. Am I clear? Okay, good. So while you're getting your friend, I'm so excited. It's our Monday gratitude. This has really changed me as a person. All right. It has changed me as an individual. It has helped the team. It's giving us a foundation of consistent growth. Why? Because we understand it's about principles. All right. The principle of gratitude is never underrated and can never be overestimated. All right. Gratitude is the door path to life success. Everything you desire in life, gratitude brings. See, when you're grateful, you're conscious. You can't say thank you when you're not conscious. Guess what? The moment I say thank you to you, the first thing that comes to mind is, you're welcome. But what are you thanking me for? It takes you from anything, anywhere you are, to the consciousness of something just happened. What am I grateful for? What is he grateful for? What did I do? You kind of ask me the question, what did I do? All right. And I just want to say thank you for being my friend. Guess what? A smile is going to come out of you. It's going to make you feel good. All right. And that that feeling of feeling good is an investment, it's a seed. And if you keep that seed watered long enough, you're going to have a fountain of feeling good. So every time around you, people say, thank you for being my friend. Wow. Guess what? You're going to naturally be friendly to everyone because you love that feeling of being grateful, being thanked. All right. So this is about saying thank you. God is an ultimate, he's the one with ultimate love. He gives you things every day you don't even realize. Guess what? When you bring your consciousness to say, oh, I realize you did this to me. Thank you, oh Lord. Thank you, universe. Thank you. You thank the higher power. You thank God. Guess what? Like, this guy noticed. Give him more, right? He dishes more. There's something the word of God says. He daily loads us with divine benefits. All right? He daily. It means he has said all things that pertains to life and godliness is given to you and I to benefit, to enjoy. But guess what? He didn't just now you have it. No. He said what? He daily loads us. It means it's every day of your life, you have something you benefit. You have something that has been dished. You have something that has been sent, programmed to come to you. Guess why a lot of people don't get it? Because of what they've said and what they are saying, right? You are a program and product of your words. And if your words are creations, so every time you say I'm broke, guess what? There's a confusion in the universe. This guy is broke. He cannot receive today's blessing because he's broke. Why? You said it. I'm tired of this business. And this business is supposed to be is programmed to be a channel for your progress and glory. And now you had a trading session, and that became your confession. Your life is your life is a build-up of every level of your confession. Right? So, but see what gratitude does. Gratitude eliminates easily because it brings to bear level of consciousness. All right, the highest level. He said, "Be anxious for nothing." You want to take note of this thing because we're going spiritual. Say, "Be anxious for nothing." God doesn't want you to be anxious, to be skeptical, to be afraid, to be wanting, to be less desirous of things in life. Say, but in all things, through prayer and affirmation, do what? Give thanks. All right, I need you guys to type it on the chat. This is an ultimate instruction from God. So, Kenry, what are you saying? It means I don't have to be anxious for the food I'm going to eat. I don't have to be anxious for my trading account that I funded with $1,000 and it's going back $500. Yet I'm putting in the work. No, say be anxious. Don't be anxious. Don't have this anxiety that am I doing it right? All right. I need you to put the word give thanks on the chat. Give thanks. He said, but in all things, in your trading account, in your relationship with people, in your job, in your family, in your business, in your career, he said, what? Give thanks. Type the word give thanks, right? Give thanks. I'm saying this today, I'm so grateful to God that in my age, right, in my timing in life, I was opportune to understand the power of gratitude. A lot of people, when you see them out there right now, it's not because they're not well read. It's not because they are not well taught. It's not because they say my people are perished. They are destroyed, lack knowledge. All right. There's a certain kind of knowledge that comes to you that changes your life perspective. And one of the best knowledge that comes to you is when you understand the power of gratitude. All right. There's something it does. You can't be grateful and be angry simultaneously. When I heard this statement, it got me pondering. Yeah, it's true. There are so many things. Do you know that it's easy for you to love someone and to hate the person at the same time? Because people take love as a feeling. That's why you can have a spouse and they'll do something to you and you get angry, and all of a sudden you just hate them that moment. You just hate them. Okay, it's easy for you to have a relationship with someone and you can get angry. The negative things in life can come out and just spoil it up. All right. But one thing that is not possible to do, you can't give thanks. You can't be grateful and be angry or have a negative feeling at the same time. Is impossible. So it's one thing that eliminates every negativity instantly. All right. So people struggle to eliminate negativity. They hear it, all right. You become what you think about. So if you think negative, you're going to be negative. You're going to experience negativity. See, in life's journey, you want to purge out. You want to learn to move, all right? So through mindset, you're moving, all right, from how you become positive so that you produce positivity. But guess what? A lot of people don't understand that the journey is difficult. It's difficult. Naturally, it's difficult to stay out of negativity. Guess what? In our environment, there's so much of negativity. Every day, there's an investment of negativity, all right? You're using fuel today, you're angry that the government have, even if it's not affecting, you're not buying for, you're hearing it everywhere. Light tariff has been increased. It's sold to you, even if it doesn't matter, right? That's our environment. But guess what? This is where the affirmation of gratitude. So gratitude can be an affirmation and a consciousness of thought. So every time you're saying, I'm grateful for my country, I'm grateful for my leaders, guess what? You don't even know. You're saying it, but you don't. But something happens in a thin line, in a twinkle of an eye, the feeling is eliminated. You're chopping out feeling of negativity out of you. So every time you say, oh, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a 6-figure trader, guess what? I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a beautiful family. People love me from all. The more you stay in that environment of gratitude, you will have more things to be grateful for, all right? You might think, oh, I thought this year I would have moved into my own apartment. You're still squatting. And the next thing you hear this and you're saying, wow, I'm grateful that I even have somewhere to lay my head. A lot of people are under the street. I'm grateful that I go out every day. I have someone to call a boss who pays me. I'm grateful, right, that I have ideas that are going to spring up. I have someone I'm helping. See, you begin to say, guess what they say? Connectivity. You begin to see more things you're grateful for. And if you learn to stay in that environment long enough, right, it's going to affect your life. It's going to affect your actions. It's going to affect your thoughts. It's going to bring more deliveries to you, because if you say, he that is faithful in the little, much more will be given to you. All right. You can't be, God gives you an opportunity to earn $10 in the market. All right. He's expecting you to be grateful. If you're conscious that, wow, I never knew. Do you know what's $10? All right. $10 is presently 4,500. It might be small today, but that's the same ratio that is going to give you $45,000. That same ratio that is going to give you $450,000. What you did to get $10 is the same thing you're going to do to get $45,000, 450, 4.4, 4.5. Why? It's the same thing. You just took a trade and you got a certain amount. What the difference is, the amount you have was small. So that small is the little. Say, he that is faithful in the little. And now you say, wow. So I'm grateful that I was able to know how to copy and paste, to wait, and I saw the result. Then your gratitude will show. You know what I just did right now? I knew right from the time I was trading with $10 that I'm going to earn the same way I earned the $10, I'm going to earn $1,000. That's why I was able to earn $1,000 conveniently, right? Because I've been grateful from that $10. I treat that $10 like I'm earning $100,000. There's a popular saying, all right? If you are expecting a door to be open in your life, be grateful in the hallway. Be grateful in the hallway. That door, it inevitably will open onto you. You want to see things bigger than they are. And you want to always give thanks, because in all things, he said, give thanks. So in your falls, in your lows, in your drawdown, say, I'm thanking you. So many people don't understand risk management. You do. A lot of people would have blown their account with that same mistake you made. A lot of people would have been greedy. All right, people come into this market within the you're here 6 months, congratulations. People don't experience most of the things you experience, right? Before they quit the business. I'm so grateful to God and I always remain in gratitude. Let me tell you the effect of gratitude. When I lost over $5,000 in the market 2019, right? It cost me a whole lot that I don't even talk about. It cost me a whole lot. For me to get into the business mode of trading and training over 8 months without me attempting to trade means something. I didn't trade for about 8 months. I never made profit from trading, but I was consistently active. All right. Because there's something I've always done in my life. I don't run away from consequence. Okay. Because I'm always in that. I know what happened. What happened, I knew. Okay. I made a big mistake. All right. That affected the monies that I didn't even have. Because guess what? Those monies weren't mine. You know, some of you have joined business. A lot of people came in through businesses and you lost money or they lost money, and you know the heck, you know the problem. You know, I'm saying this today because people don't really understand the power of gratitude. There's a state of gratitude. I've already been grateful for my success in this business. So when I got into that stage where the natural things played, my gratitude saved me. Because my gratitude created a vision that I would never leave or forget. What's that vision? I knew where I was going. I'd already said thank you for my work. Every day I earn $1,000. I'd already said thank you and I had that feeling invested in me. So every day I wake up, I see it. So it's automatic right now. So then when I lost the money, it cost me a whole lot. It's not the happening. So some of you complain for little things, all right? There are bigger things in front of you. There are bigger things in the mentors in front of you. They did these things. It happened to them in bigger perspective. But guess what? They're always saying thank you. All right. I knew the power of God. I said thank you. That is why I could do what I did. While I was being in the state of gratitude, I was in opposition. I keep paying money every single month. Every single month. I take out of my earnings, being a platinum 1,000, and I give it. Take out of my earning in the business and I give it out. Money that I've lost, I still keep paying. Not the money, not the initial. All right. I was paying what the money was supposed to be making for me, the interest. And guess what? At the end of the term, I took this whole $5,000 also, gave it in full. All right. That cost me. I sold my 2 cars. But I was still in the state of gratitude. You hear me come here? If I didn't say what I said, none of you knew. Some of you didn't know what we go through, right? If I didn't do what I did, would I be sharing the testimony of that? Oh, there are days, you know, coming into this year, within the space of 3 months, when I took a $150 account to over $4,000 in less than 2 months and 2 weeks. That's even before May. All right, what has happened from May to date, we can't even put it together. What am I trying to say? If I had lived in the pain and I forgot gratitude, because gratitude takes you into the future. We always say, thank you, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn. See, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn $1,000 in trading. All right, bye. Okay, we are so happy. So it's done when you're grateful. That's one thing you need to understand. So the moment you're saying, the frequency at which you're saying it is very powerful. It matters a lot, that frequency. Now, some things are going to happen. The more you go big in your gratitude, the more your challenges go bigger to stop you, because your paradigm is a wall. It needs to be broken. All right. And you can't use the physical to break it. You actually have to use the spiritual. So when these things happened, it took me to rock bottom. But guess what? I never lived. I never even knew I was in rock bottom. I only tell the story today, and I say the word rock bottom because if I analyze it with the physical eye, so many people wouldn't do this business anymore if they experience most of the things we experience. But guess what? It's all a story of the past, and it's for the glory. You need to go through some things to experience your glory. All right. It's part of your journey. A seed needs to die before it brings forth fruit. It needs to die. The moment you start believing for something, that's a seed. Sometimes that seed needs to perish and death needs to come on it. Death, soil, ground. You sow it's soil, it's death. But guess what? In the death, there are nutrients. So in my story, there are motivation. What happened to me was a motivation. It's a motivation. We continue to be a motivation of someone who thinks I'm hitting the end of the world right now. Because those death were nutrients, were ingredients that were needed for that fruit to be good. Okay, it was needed. So part of what you go through, because you don't see gratitude, is frustration. But when you use gratitude as your wall, so I'm grateful for my challenges because they get me better. That is why I don't care. How would you be so focused on 1 to 10% of your success and you leave 90 to 99%? Your trading experience or everything you get from trading now is just 1 to 10%. Whether it's shaking, going back and forth, you don't have to invest too much emotions. Because where your emotions goes, your energy goes, and your energy is your creation. All right. So this is really critical for all members, all traders. It's not just even for trading, it's for your life. Because this is all a cumulative effort of your investment. You need to understand that what I'm bringing in the full me. So as a trader, you're bringing in the full you to trade. As a business owner, you're bringing in the full you. And if the full you doesn't understand mindset, and the best part of mindset is gratitude. So I need you to type in the chat, I'm grateful. Right? Say I'm grateful. Take out the next 2 minutes. Put out something you're really grateful for. You know, something you're really grateful. You know, you look in, see the challenges you go through right now. You need to learn how to be grateful for what God has done for you. Begin to identify them, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've gone through, no matter how you feel, no matter what you've experienced, all right? The feeling of your gratitude is bigger than the experience you've had, all right? So type in the chat. That's what we do every Monday. We say thank you, all right? Put in the chat right now, what is it you're grateful for?
For grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace.
Everyone put on the chat.
Thank you for prosperity.
Couple of minutes.
Say
just
thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. That's why I am. One of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for every moment that led to this day. Thank you for the hard times. They made me appreciate the good times. Thank you for the lessons. They were needed for my development. Thank you for my eyes that get to witness the miracles of today and tomorrow. Thank you for everything I take for granted. Thank you for all of my blessings. Thank you for my drive. Thank you for my spirit. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for giving me the courage to fight through the hard times. Thank you for the people in my life, those I love and those I learn from. Thank you for it all. Thank you. Thank you. It's the key that opens the door to instant happiness. Unlocks the door to everything we are really seeking in life. Happiness and contentment. Think about it. No matter what you say you want, money, riches, health, to help others, why do you really want it? When you drill deep down, the only reason anyone wants anything is the feeling we believe we will get from having it. That all boils down to happiness and contentment. And the truth is, we can have it now if we are grateful. And if you get quiet, get away from the noise of the world, and think for a moment about what you could be grateful for, I'm sure you could find plenty. Be grateful there's food on the table, air in your life in your body. Get grateful that you have opportunity.
opportunity to take your life to a whole nother level. To decide right now that you are going to live your dreams and never settle until you do. Get grateful for the mental strength you've been given to survive the hard times. Get grateful for your limbs if you have them. Many are not so blessed. Your eyesight if you have it. Many are not so blessed. Your hearing if you have it. Many are not so blessed. The health you do have, many are in worse positions. Get grateful for that one person that has had an impact in your life, or many people if you are so blessed. Then get grateful you can choose to be that person for someone else. That one that makes a difference in someone else's life, no matter how small. Get grateful you get to experience this magical universe. Today, look for miracles. I guarantee if you are looking, you will see them. There are unlimited things to be grateful for. Open your eyes. Unlock your amazing life. It's ready for you right now.
Thank you for this day. Whatever it brings, whether a challenge I need to grow, a lineup to teach me patience, an unexpected blessing, every moment of joy, whatever today brings, thank you. Whatever it brings, I pray I have enough presence in each moment to know that no circumstance is my life. No high or low, no event, no thing is my life. Life is energy, and I know I'm so much more than my physical body. Thank you for my ability to love, to give to others my authentic love and kindness without expecting anything in return. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for my presence. Thank you for my ability to attract only the things and people that are in harmony with what I need in my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day, whatever it brings.
You can't, it's something you cannot overemphasize and you cannot underestimate. Gratitude. All right. So I shared my story for a reason, because there's this. I just want to share this with you before we get off the session. I shared that because it's going to give you a clear picture of why I did what I did. Why was it easy for me to do? It wasn't easy anyway. But how did I go through this? All right. You need to understand that in life, you're going somewhere. So I want to talk this morning, next probably 10 or 15 minutes, the concept of building. All right, so you want to type it down, the concept of building. Okay. Okay, a lot of people don't understand, people live life based on the blueprint of other people, or people live life based on the blueprint of what they have for themselves. You need to understand that when you get into life, when you get into this business, when you get into a job, when you get into anything, you're building something, whether you're doing it consciously or you're doing it unconsciously, all right? You are building something. See that you're building a relationship. You come into trade, you want to build a life, okay? You want to build a life. So a lot of people, the moment you step into anything, you're building something. So it's either you're conscious of it or you are unconscious. And the more unconscious you are, the more your building becomes part of someone else's what? Outcome. Like a lot of people today are pawns, right? If you do not know how to use your time, someone else, you will become someone else's program, because guess what? You don't even know your program. So one of the things that helped me, the consciousness that brought me into where I am or where we are going today, or that brought me into this organization, was the fact that I knew what I was going to build. I knew I was building something. So there is the concept of building. You're going to need three things, all right, to build. There are three ways, because now you know you're building an account. Some of you come here to trade, so it means you want to build an account. Some of you come here to build a business, to have a freedom, to have a higher goal. You know your why. That's why Eric Thomas, I played the first video about Eric Thomas for you to understand your why. Your why is the plan. Your why is the happiness you derive if you get what is it you're building, right? So you must first have a why. So the first thing, there are 3 ways you build something, all right? So the reason people fail easily in life is because they don't even understand they were building something or they weren't building anything, all right? So because you're not conscious of it doesn't, it means you're not building it, all right? But guess what? Something is being built. That's the negativity in life. You experience negativity because you think it's all about the external. No, it's about you, all right? So if you understand the power of this concept, you want to really take this serious. Because when you understand the concept of building, you're going to understand how you go through challenge. Because every builder, every strong structure you see today that they admire went through a process. First, they went into the foundation, all right? So your building is going to need a foundation. It's going to need a foundation. You want to type it out, all right? So I want to talk about the building, what a building needs. It's going to need a foundation, and that's really the hardest part. So I need you to type in the word foundation, okay? I'm just putting this. So, but first, okay, before I put these 3 things down, you want to write this. Okay, let me put it. The concept of building. There are 3 ways you build. You build, all right, first in your mind, which is the plan. Okay, you build first. Okay, writing down always make it slow, but let me just put it down. Okay, all right. So these are 3. So now that you understand. Okay, the concept of building. If I want to build something, all right, I'm going to need to build it in 3 ways. I first want to have a plan, all right? I must first see what is it I want to build. What am I building, all right? Either you're building a relationship, or you're building a career, or you're building a business. You have the concept of building that first. I need to see the image of that, of what I want to build. So you must first have it in your mind before you can have it in your hands, all right? So the question I want to ask everyone today, what are you building in the business? You must understand that you need to build something, all right? And it's naturally tied to your why. You need to have a why, because your building, your structure is going to what it might be that thing that aligns with your why. So I came in, I understood something when I came into the system. I wanted to build a structure that gives this education, because before I came in, I was already looking for something that would help me help other people, all right? A structure that will help me empower people. If I show you a vision, all right, we are a people of prophecy. People don't understand that you're a product of words. Either words that are said to you or you say to yourself. The most important thing is when God gives you a word, take it. Take it. And how can you get God's word? Through prayer and prophecy, all right? 2016 was a year that I had something very big. It's written out in the book. If I show you every little statement written down, that's what I've become. All right. And I'm in a stage in my life, I'm big. The next stage is big and it aligns with the vision of the company. So I understood that I was building something. I was building the words that God has said to me. All right. So I knew I was building something. I had the vision. I had the mind. This is something I want to really do. I came in contact with this company. It aligns. I started. I knew I was building. I was conscious I was building something. And because I was conscious I was building something, I understand that it's going to be a distraction. All right? Because that's what the devil does. It comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy visions, life, families, goals, dreams. It's his job, and he does it every day. He's moving around. He means consciously doing it. So your mistakes, someone close to you, betrayers, backstabbing, all of these things will happen. Why? To just shift you from that which you're building, mostly when you're building it with God. All right. So you need to, this is not for everyone. I'm just trying to say, if you want to go deep in this business, you need to understand the concept of you building something. All right. So it's not really about your trading account. If your trading account is part of the building block to something, okay? And if you don't understand that early enough, you're just going to spend time here. And at the end of the day, if you don't figure it out, you're going to quit. All right. So what happened was I knew I was building something. I know it was big. I'd already seen it. I knew I had a helper. All right. Because I was building something. I knew I had a helper. And that helper is God. All right. It said not by might, not by power, but my spirit said. So I knew everything I was going to be doing is going to come by grace. And all I just need to do, that's what it told me to do. All right. Say I needed faith. Faith is work. Just put in the work. You don't know what's coming tomorrow, but just know I'm with you to the ends of the earth. So you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, it comes naturally. It's like they are quote inside of me. Why? It's what is in me. I've known them. I've studied them. I say them every single day. You are not alone. Your life is an interpretation of something bigger than you. The moment you realize that you have a higher calling, it's not about the business, just 10% less in the business. Think of something big you want to build for yourself and for the people around you. And when you understand first, build in your mind. Now that's the plan, the goal, the why, the destination. You can't get to where you don't target. You can't claim what you do not aim. The aim, the vision, write it down. All right. That's the next thing. Write it down. So you must build on paper. So the first thing, if someone wants to have a building, you first have the plan. All right. Then it calls in an architecture. They build the plan on paper. So they design, okay, this is how I want the room. It's on paper. So what the next thing is structure. Right? The structure is where the builders now come in. Okay, they put the building block, they start the foundation, they put everything together to interpret that blueprint, that architectural work. That's the same thing. You build a goal, a vision, a career. All right. So some people say, I want to be medical doctors. The first thing is they like to be medical doctors, then they go to school, they put it down. All right. Then the next thing they go work, they work the career. It's the same thing here. All right. Do they go through challenges when they were going through school? Yes. Why do you quit when you go through your life challenge? Why do people quit? It's because they don't know they are building something. You're building something. So in life, naturally, when you go through, there are times you don't even have, your parents may not have the money to pay your school fees. You might, sometimes some of you went to work, you didn't quit. Let's take it to a child. The child, when they stand, they fall. They didn't quit. They run, they scratch their leg, they didn't quit. Eventually, they are standing and running today. Why do we quit when we start our own life and we have challenges, we have the drawdown in our account, or we do all these things and we quit? Why? We don't know we are in life. We don't know we're building something. You're just living the life and you become what? A victim of other people's affair. All right? So the first thing, you build it in your mind, you build it on paper, and you structurally build it. So that comes to the third part of the physical. The physical is the third part, but the architectural work and the mind is 90 to 99%. All right. So now that you understand the structure, that's a big topic. All right. It's not something of a day, but now you need a foundation. Bryce Thompson said something yesterday, and I just love the concept of the thought behind that. I don't know if any of you didn't attend the meeting or training yesterday, organization call. But guess what? If you're not there, just forget it, all right? But if you can go back to YouTube and watch it, there's something about staying connected and following instruction, all right? He said something that we are just getting started. And I was like, and he's been saying this before he became a Platinum 500, a Chairman 500, Chairman 250. He said every time he was coming on this call and he's getting this excitement, because even in the global event in the one they had in London, the one they had first was in the United States, he said it. He said, we're just getting started. We're just getting, and now he's even saying it. The boy that is earning over 1.something million saying we're just getting started. Why? He needs, in his blueprint, in his mind, in his architectural work, this is the foundation. So how deep does your foundation go? This is someone that stayed in 2 years straight without growth all he was doing was building a foundation. It wasn't platinum 2000. See, there's something about when they say it's platinum 2000, I don't really think it's easy to stay in one rank and not grow to the other rank. It means you would have deranked. So when they say it was platinum 2000, guess what? Over. It might have been deranking, but it achieved it. It lost it, but it was building it. So it didn't move beyond. So he might have been experiencing on ranking, just like I did when I came into this year. I was a platinum 1000, but that's just by achievement. As at February, I was unranked, right? I was unranked. So you might be calling me a platinum 1000, but guess what? I was unranked. I wasn't getting paid. That's the same thing with the leaders. That's the same challenge they go through. But what do you do? What are you doing? What's your consciousness when you're at that stage, that level, right? He knew he was building a foundation. Your foundation will determine the structure, your altitude, how high you are going to go, all right? The deeper the challenge, the bigger the result. He's a chairman 750, the youngest in the world that is earning in this industry today, because it took him 2 years to build a foundation and it was consistent. Just like it took me 8 months to consistently be active in the system and I wasn't trading because I was building a foundation. Am I making sense? Type in 222 on the chat. You must first understand, what are you building? All right? Are you building something? Because when you're building something, no matter the challenges you go through, it doesn't matter. Because your vision is bigger than your challenge. But a lot of people allow their challenge bigger than their vision because you don't even have a vision. Your vision is small, any challenge that comes to crush it. So I lost $5,000 I didn't have. It would have killed me, all right? It would have killed me. During that stage, all right? It's not just about the loss. I got arrested like twice. All right. I got cases from other businesses we've done in the past. Guess what? I could have been frustrated at what kind of life is this? I'm tired. Let me just go on my own. I don't want to help anybody again. I don't want to tell someone about the business again. I could have. It was natural. It was wise. It was a good counsel if I do that. All right. But that was not in line with my vision. And I understood that the challenges are going to be big to stop me. So I say, game on. That's what happens. You need to get your game on. You get excited when you face, you say, count it all joy when you face diverse tests and trials. Oh boy, God said so. He said, count it all joy. Why? It's a proof that you're on the right path. Oh, you didn't know this. It's true. God said it. All right. But he said something. He said it. Say, for thy light affliction is but for a moment. All right? It's a moment, and they are working for you a far more exceeding weight of glory. The problem with a whole lot of people is they don't know what God has said about them. So when they go through this challenge, they think they are alone. It's a script. You're only playing your part. You are living a script. God has written out the process of your life. You're only doing your script. Play it with gratitude. I knew, oh my God, I wish you know. See, when you go through the fire, I built you. When you go through the waters, you shall not drown. It means you will go through fire, you will feel like drowning. Life will, when he says that to you, what you're supposed to say, oh, any challenge, come on, I'm game on. I got the Lord on my side. But a lot of people, the reason they are poor, the reason they are middle class, the reason they don't excel is because they are afraid of challenges. They say, but count it all joy. If God said count it all joy, it means when challenges come, you rejoice because that's you stepping on. It's a stepping stone for your higher glory. I'm building my fifth stream of income because of what I know today, what I've gone through. I've been paid for every level of challenge I've gone through in life. I've been paid. And I continue getting paid. I'm continually getting paid for those challenges. I tell you my story today, but this story brings people into my business. There are some sessions I will just share my testimony, and there are people who say, I want to work with you. Why? That story. And it has brought kings and queens into my structure. Why? They know people want to follow people. That's what makes you a mentor. People want to follow. See, what what level of value are you going to give into life if you don't go through some challenge? What story are you going to tell someone? The story of someone else, and you've not done it? People will follow who have done it and they have results. That's just the truth. So understand that life, you're going to need a foundation. The foundation is the biggest part. All right. Then the next thing is the structure. Now you have a foundation, you build a foundation, you start beautifying, you have the structure, you start putting the blocks together, right? That's the building. Do the exposure, expose, talk to people, bring in the people, they'll help you. You need builders. You need builders, all right? See, you're gonna need builders, you're gonna need structure, you're gonna need block. These are people. These are people, okay? You get the foundation, you put the structure on top of the foundation, all right? You know that you're gonna need people. So people in our business, in our side of the business, people are our structure. So the more people we help get what is it that we've gotten, the more we're growing. But how deep you go to learn, to persevere, to understand, all right? What you're gonna lay these people on is the foundation, all right? So you want to understand that in my foundation, I'm going to have a foundation before I have a structure. So the foundation is what a lot of people run through. So if someone like Bryce Thompson can say at Chairman 750 is still building a foundation, oh my God. I was like, wow. But for me, I think probably by then I'll be resting. But guess what? That's what vision does. He's saying, all right, there are thousands of people in this organization that needs to be what? At the level of chairman. There are 1 million families that still need to be reached. This is just the starting point. We have a whole lot to achieve. That's a vision. And he is in his foundation. If a Chairman 750 can be in his foundation, what are you doing? If David can be in his, we're just getting started, what are you doing? He's going to impact 1 billion lives. He's just getting started. And guess what? He's earning over $1 million. Come on, by this time, I think I'll be resting. But no, they're just getting started. Foundation. So these guys can go through. David went through a divorce you and I never knew. There was a split of wealth you and I. It never affected his vision. That was a rock. You know, that was something that would shift a whole lot of people, but you didn't know because his vision was bigger than the challenge. Just like mine was bigger than my challenge. All right. Every level of leadership will face a higher level of. So the truth is either you make the decision to be someone worthy of leadership that will go through that foundation so that you have the structure. Because when you go through the foundation, you're going to have the structure. So I'm building a structure today, but guess what? It's the effect of the structure you're seeing because I'm still on my foundation. I learned a lot from that meeting yesterday. You know, I think I was at a stage, I'm putting some things together. Like I said, I'm building my fifth stream of income. That tells me I'm doing something. But guess what? When I attended that meeting yesterday, I got some steps, some revelation that Cambry changed the concept of you now because I was thinking I was setting up something on my structure. No, it's the effect I am creating. I'm still on my foundation. I'm building deep. Why? Why people are running to the money, I'm running to the vision, I'm running to the why, I'm running to how many people am I going to help between now and the end of the year? How many people am I helping? So the goal is to get in deeper on the foundation so that the effect, because guess what? The effect of Bryce Thompson is Chairman 750. It's not a structure. It's not a structure yet. It's just the effect. All right. So when I got that, I was like, wow, follow those who through faith and perseverance inherit the kingdom. David is worth following. I study him and I'm following him. My mentor, Mr. Obi, was worth following. I did it, I followed, and he is worth following. I'm following what he's doing. What he does is what I do. Because that's it. Everything I've been saying is based on the word. But he said, follow those. For it to be easy for you, don't stay isolated. Follow those who through faith and perseverance, who through faith walk. There is no faith without work. So the work is you doing that part of building, put in the structure, get the people, do the presentation, all right? See, David said 3 things yesterday, 3 powerful vital signs that you have a building, that you're building, the vital signs of life or for business, right? How many people are showing the plan in your structure? Before people are going to show the plan, you must have the people. Before you're going to build after paper structure, you must have builders. All right. The reason some people don't grow is they have the vision, they have it on paper, but they don't have builders. Who is going to build for you? You need to get the laborers. All right. Christ came and he got laborers. All right. See, you need, so don't stop quitting. Stop telling yourself, I don't need to build a business. I don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to build your structure. Trading is a job. If you want to build your account, go ahead. But if you want to get to the next level of growth and achievement and higher calling, you need builders. So David said, he didn't say go get builders. He said, the life of a business, the life of a vision, the life of a structure, there are three vital signs. How many people are showing the plan? So it means you need to first get the people. So that is why we call, we share these opportunities so that we can get people to experience what is it we have experienced, right? We do that consciously because we're following those who faith, through work and perseverance. What do you persevere? Hard. When something is hard, you need perseverance. So it can't be, if it doesn't get hard, you don't need perseverance. So if it said, follow those who through faith and patience, perseverance, faith, holding on, inherit the kingdom, it means they've survived that challenge. Follow them. So following David said, how many people are showing the plan? So I need to go get the people so they show the plan. All right. The more the people show the plan in your organization, the more there is building, the more there is action, the more there is activity. All right. So people will show the plan. Then what tool are you using? Today we have social media. All right. Bryce Thompson is a function, and his effect in the foundation that has shown for is as a result of people have doing the plan. David said something today, they will tell you post 10 times a day, post 10 times a day, and you have 100,000 people doing that. Do you know what it is? You have just talked to 5. If it's 10 people a day, when you post 10 times a day, you just expose your business to 10 people a day. All right. So if your post, 10 people see your post every single day, all right, and you do it 10 times, that's 100 people you're showing. Then guess what? 100 people is doing the same thing you're doing in your organization. That's powerful. All right. That's powerful. Okay. So you see how they expand because they follow those who through faith and perseverance inherit the kingdom. Now they are using social media. The third thing is promoting for events. Still on following those who through faith. Every leader in the structure today have one legacy. They all promote for events. Event is the highest level of belief. You get to the highest level of belief through events. All right. So one of the things I've learned is, wow, I'm going to start promoting events like never before because this is the language of every of the person I'm following through faith and perseverance. They do something. When there is events, David is David today because of event. Ivan is Ivan. Bryce is Bryce. Alex Morton is Matrosa, Jason Brown. They are who they are today because of events. After every event, the next level comes. All right. So I know I must help people get the culture of promoting for events, no matter how small it is. Now we have so many things on our table, But one of the things I'm just going to tell you if I wrap up right now is you want to get this lifeline. All right. How many people are showing the plan? Get the people. What tool are you using? Social media. Get everybody with the culture of promoting. All right. Sending, showing the plan. All right. Everybody are doing it, using the tool. Then the third thing, you want to promote for the event. We have promo going on. We have an event coming on, right? You want to see, you want to massively, all right, get on forget everything about your life. This is really for people who want to get to the next level. We have just 4 months. We're in the 4-month race to the end of the year. 100 individuals out of our 10 leadership is going to get to a level of platinum 1,000. How do we do that? We get the people who are going to put in the work. All right, we're going to put in the work. It's easy. We do the same thing as a team. As one person, you're going to run fast. But as a team, we're going to go farther and far. All right. So we want to get that culture of doing this thing together. There's no one who isolate themselves and they are successful. You can be the general manager of your company or what. In isolation, that's your limit. But when we do this, I am a product of the people I've brought into my system. I keep saying it. If I never have to bring some people into the system, I wouldn't be in the system today. I would have quitted this business long ago. So your lifeline is you actually doing this work. Now the question is, how many people are you going to get on to do the same thing you're doing to reproduce, because we grow by helping other people grow. How many people are you going to grow today so that your own growth can be achieved? I'm so happy and grateful now that we have the time. I believe you guys have gotten value. We have so many things going on for us. I want to give room for our mentor and our coach, Mr. Obi Anyangwa, to take. I know he has the same energy that is in me right now, all right, is in him. We attended a training with our mentor and coach, Gary, and there was a dish out. What we have right now is uncommon. It's uncommon. And I wish I feel like talking about it, but I know his grace to speak about it is higher than that of mine. All right. So, but I don't want you. I know he's going to spend some few minutes to talk about it. It's really very, very great. See, don't take this lightly. What is happening right now will change the lives of some families. For so many people, it's about a business. For us, it's about people. Men over money. I got that yesterday. People over profit. All right. Impact over there's a word, that impact over something. Someone can type it on the chat. I just go there. I say, wow, men over money. These people are seeing impact. They are seeing money. They are seeing people. People plus time is equal wealth. The amount of people you help get success is the amount of success you're going to earn. Now, it's difficult for us individually to achieve that level, but as a company has been put together, structures have been put. Do you know what it is? You get to 30 people and you just get $300. And now, come on, if you're excited and you've gotten value shared, all right, type in a 7 emoji that I bring on my mentor and my coach, all right, to round up the side of the meeting. Thank you very much, Sir Obi Anyangwa. I'm so excited. The more the vision gets clearer, the more I appreciate God that I knew you were going to do this. I knew your plan and the vision that God has for you, for you to alter the destinies of everyone you come in contact with was already a success. In fact, that vision and that your affirmation brought me into this light. And I'm so grateful. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you for such a powerful session. Everybody, let's put some fire emojis to celebrate Mr. Kemry Moore. Is he not looking like a professor? Very rich professor. I love those shades, man.
Thank you.
So, if you are not on the 2 powerful sessions we had yesterday, I don't know what to tell you, but know that we have rolled out so much to make sure everybody wins. Customers will be recognized. Take 20 trade, you send it to me, and I will send it out. At the end of the week, send it, or even before the end of the week. Once you hit 20 trade, you have at least 70% winning rate, send it. That is 14 out of 20. You are good. That's 20%. Send it on Wednesday. All right. You will be recognized on the global platform. And I can tell you, it's going to cause that massive ripple effect. You that is, you are talking to people that they are not listening to you. Now they will be rushing you. They'll be rushing you. It's going to be a massive, massive celebration every Friday. And I'm looking forward to many of you being on those flyers. I'm looking forward to many of you customers, many of you builders, and also customers being on those flyers. That is 1. 2, we have a big, big promo. We're having a Platinum 1000 Hall of Fame. As you get to Platinum 1000, your name will be there, and you have opportunity of winning for yourself extra $300. That is beside the commissions you make. $300. And by first week of December, we'll be having another Platinum 1000 retreat. So qualified Platinum 1000 September, October, November. We're looking at going there with 100 people. Are you going to be one of the 100? the one you saw is just, the picture cannot explain anything. The pictures you saw can never, you can't capture anything. I'm telling you, what happened there is, I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing what is happening. You spoke words and the people are already coming. People are coming that are saying, I'm going Chairman 10 in the next 90 days. They've not, they've not even started. They say, okay, this is my money. I'm going Chairman 10. What does it take? Those are the things we said, and it's already happening. So you say what you want to see and walk it till it happens. That is the beauty of being in this great opportunity. So don't take it lightly. Run with every aspect of this business. The guys, the gentlemen doing millions and millions of dollars, there's not much difference. Even here them say it. And get your tickets for the event. The event, I Am Mastery event. Thank God now you're not looking for visa to US. You're not looking for flight tickets. You're not looking for money for your hotel. This one, just $25. Everybody on this call, if you've not gotten your ticket, you must do it today. Today. Go to iamacademy.events, pay with your card. I paid with my GT card, it went through. I've seen somebody pay with any card, just put it there, it will go through. Get it. The person that have the most people in that event will grow the most. How many of you want to end this year on a $10,000 a month, your residual? If that is you, put 888 on the chart. Put 888 on the chart, if that is you. All right, Ivan told us exactly what to do. He told us exactly what to do. That's why I love this leadership. They don't leave you in the doubt at all. He said, form a watch party. What is a watch party? Just set up places where people can come together and watch this event. Where 5, 10, 15 people can come together. And if you can set up 50 watch parties where you have an average of 10 people, that's 500. You're a Chairman 10. You are a Chairman 10. Can you see it? Very easy. Very, very easy. Set up a watch party where people come. 50, start now. It's November 6 to 8. So we have 6, 7, 8, 3 days. Start contacting people. I have this event that will be organized online that will change your life. Can you, set up a watch party, you and 10 people to be on that event? You and 10 people. I'm telling you, you do this between now and November, you will definitely have 50 people that will commit to it. And boom, that's all you need. That is all you need. By the end of that event, you don't need to talk much. You don't need to say much. People already know what to do, and they will do it. They already know what to do, and they will go all out and do it. So that is it. You want that income of $10,000, 50 watch parties. Start now. Don't say, oh, I don't even have 50 people in my team. That's why you're starting now. You are starting right now, and run and run and run. And I can tell you, you have that 50, nothing will stop that Chairman 10 from coming to pass. Nothing. And make sure you clear your calendar to watch every single day. If you're at work, start planning for vacation now. You just a day, just ask for a day off. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it will run into the night, late into the night. So don't say, plan yourself now. Do it like you paid, you went for visa to US, you got it, you paid flight of maybe $1,000, you paid hotel for another $500, and you know, you're spending like $2,000 on this event. How will you take it? That is the mentality, the mindset you should have towards this event. Have that mindset of, I paid $2,000. You pull everybody. You will not take any excuse from anybody because it will change their life. It will change their life. There'll be live trading sessions. There'll be educator session. There'll be recognitions. But Proctor will be teaching, and some others that has not been announced yet. But trust me, all our Chairman 750s, our Chairman Elite, our CEO, our CFO, ISIS Delator, everybody will be there. So I want you to take this like you are the one that is paying the millions of dollars to set this up. And this will set up 2021 for you to be your year of acceleration. Now, going into the 6 figures and 7 figures in 2021 will be like a snap of a finger. So that is it. 50 watch parties. How many of you are committing to this watch party? You are setting up 50 places minimum where people can come to watch this. If you are committing to this, put a 999. Yes, you don't know where the 50 people are coming from now, but you are committed to making it happen. Put a 999 on the chart. That is it. Some of them you might give them ticket. Some of them might join, they would have joined the business and they are coming in there. I'm telling you, you have that happen. 2020, 2021 is going to be a totally different story. So that is our to-do. Our live trading sessions continue this evening. We have Jonathan Nunes by 4. We'll be posting the trade. How many of you took the trades that was posted this morning by Jonathan Nunes? How many of you took those trades on the group? You don't have to miss these things. I want to 10x my account. Don't miss a session. We've given you the sessions to be in. Jonathan Nunes, Millie Mills, be on those sessions. Be on those sessions. This thing grows by consistency. This thing grows by consistency. And please stop making an excuse why you cannot, please. That is the way of the poor. It's only failures that make excuses. Distinguish yourself. Distinguish yourself by being the few that don't make any excuses. So let's take advantage of all that we've created for everyone to win, and let's win together. This thing is easy. It's very easy. That's why we share with confidence. Some of you don't share with the level of confidence you should, because you've not consistently do what you are told to do, so that your confidence level will grow. So stop saying when you make the money, you do this thing. No. When you are not doing the work that you're supposed to do to even make the money. So please and please, you ought to move. Stagnation will lead to frustration, but progress leads to happiness. So make that consistent effort to make progress every single day, every single day. Congratulations for being on the call. That is progress. Celebrate it. Now we have another one by 4 live session. Be there. Take the trade. Another one by 5. Be there. Take the trade. Another one by 3 a.m. Set your alarm. Sleep earlier. Wake up. Take the trade. You do this consistently for a month, 2 months, you will see the result by yourself. It will no longer be they said. You will not say, I took $100 to $400 or $500 or $600. I withdrew $200. My team has grown to 12 people, to 30 people. Because it's not about the money I'm making. is the confidence you are radiating. If you're not radiating any confidence, nobody will join you. Not that. Nobody will. So let's make this week our best week. Make this week your best week. Don't over leverage. Trade with discipline. Learn something new. Be consistent in sharing with everybody. By 7 p.m., we have our prospect call. The flyer will be out now. So invite people. Make sure you are the one that is inviting at least 5 people minimum for the call today by 7 p.m. You do it consistently this week. Let this week be your week of consistency, the week you've made up your mind, I'm going to do all that they tell us to do. I'm tired of being at the level I am. Right now, I'm doing everything I'm told to do. Everything. I'm not leaving anything out. Let it be that week you choose to do everything you're instructed to do and see how your result will blows up. God bless you and enjoy the best and biggest week of this supernatural month of September. Over to you, McHenry.
Wow, wow, wow. Who's excited? Who's excited? Please type in 777 on the chat and celebrate our coach and mentor, Mr. Obi Ayango. I told you, the fire that is going to come out. See, that was just a preview. You understand? In every of our call, in every of our meetings, we're going to amplify the essence and beauty of doing what it is that you said. This I want to round up with this, right? Because I know so many of you are excited. If you're not, you will not be on this call. We had 16 people on the call and they held on to this call, all right, till now. It means you're excited. You're glued on. So I want to ask a question because, this, as our mentor was just sharing, because we've had session, people type on the chat, I want, but they don't really do what it is they need to do. I said something during my training. I said, well, follow those who through faith and perseverance. It means you're going to hit your challenges. You need perseverance. But when you walk, the faith is the walk. When you walk, you're going to hit. So when you follow those, it means they've given you a blueprint. So you don't have to experience what I experienced. But I experienced what I experienced so that I could be a good part. I could show you what you can do, right? Not to experience what I experienced, not to make those losses. If you only follow those who through faith and perseverance, all right? So this is what I want to, how many of you here, because desire is the starting point of all achievement, all right? Don't put in a 7-7. Don't just say excited. Oh, how many of you, and you're just putting it, all right? You really desire between now and the end of the year to have an extra income. You want to be one of these 100 individuals, right? That want to have an extra income of $1,000 monthly. Minimum. Okay? I need you to type in 1,000 on the chart. Because there's always a stepping stone. There's always a stepping stone. Always, there is a stepping stone. First is for you to desire it. All right? The how-to is not in your path. That is why I say follow those. You don't know it. That's why I say follow. If only people understand this concept, put in $1,000 on the chart, all right, if you desire that stepping stone, because now we'll give you the path. And I'll share with you something, all right, out of God's word that already done this for you. All right? Put in $1,000 on the chart if you want, because that's easy. That's easy. That's kind of like the building, the foundation, the stepping stone to the higher income. All right, we are going somewhere, but we want to get the foundation of 100 individuals that just want this. All right, 100 individuals. So you guys are on the call right now for a purpose. So if you desire $1,000 in income extra, put in $1,000 on the chart. And this is what I'll tell you. Like you've heard, say follow those. All right, I'm following my mentor. I'm following Dr. Luke. I'm following Gary Cotman-Swin. I'm following David. I'm following Bryce. I'm listening to Ivan and following what they are doing. Alex Morton. I'm doing, my work is not different. I have so many opportunities. People call me for businesses. See, guess what? I have opportunities that can pay me faster money quickly than what I'm doing right now. But guess what? None of them is earning Alex Morton. None of those opportunities I see people earning like David. None of those opportunities I've seen people earn like Bryce. It means there are two ways. All right, you need to be careful of the wealth or how you earn money. You need to follow people who consistently impact others. That's me. I want to impact people. So this is what you need to do, all right? I've told you follow those. So it means this, if you follow this blueprint, but you're going to need this, all right? Now you're willing, now you have a desire, all right? There's something the scripture said, if you be willing, so now you guys are willing. The next thing you have to know, if you are obedient, I know some of you have heard this. What did God say? Put it on the chat. What did God say? All right. I know some of you have heard it. So let some of you will be the test. I know some of you are ministers in the house. What did God say? Say, if you be willing and obedient, Isaiah 1:19, right? If you be willing and obedient, what will happen? Let's see. So I just wanted to come from someone. Yes, you guys got it. Okay. I'll prosper you. You will eat of the good of the land. I will make you rich. In different translation, I will make you rich. And that buttresses God's desire. He said, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in good health, even as I so prosper. God wishes for you to be in what? In prosperity. But he said something, there's a part you need to do. If you are willing, the next, I need to type in the chat, obedience. Put in the chat, obedience. So the reason a lot of people come into the business, 100 people can come into the business, they experience the same opportunity, the same feeling, the same excitement. Now, Mr. Obi, I've shared it, Henry, I've shared it. We experience the same excitement. Guess who's going to come back with the testimony? The one who obeys. Obedience. What is my plan of obedience, right? You're going to need something to be able to obey. There's something in it for you. There's a plan of work, right? We're giving you a blueprint. Just follow what we're doing. We're having the calls. Get someone in the call, right? We're doing these watch parties. Just host your own. Find out what we're doing. Do it. Be obedient. Call 2 to 5 people every day. Draw out the list of 100 individuals. Just be obedient. You don't need to do it for a personal cause. Okay, I'm doing it. No. Just be obedient. God has given us the blueprint. He has put it in men to say, okay, follow. So the blueprint is in someone who has gotten it. Follow their blueprint. Follow their path. Do what is it that you're doing. Gary is a product of David, all right? Dr. Luke is a product of David. Mr. Obi is a product of David. I am a product of David. We are all following the same path. If you follow the same thing, you're going to get the result. That's true. And God's word is true. It never lies. But one thing you would need, and I round up with this, right? On the 20, we had a training with Gary Kochma-Swim, June 22. That training has been a powerful training. Some of you were on this training, but you left it, all right? I just want to end up with this. Mentality. You're going to need a different mentality for this course. You need to change who you are. You need to change the way you think. What's mentality? You want to type the word down, all right? Mentality, okay? It's very key, and I'll close with this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay? No, I don't want to do this. Let me change it to text. All right? This is very key. In this word, you're going to find me. All right? You're going to find men. You're going to find, so everything we've shared with you, it's not a coincidence that is following a principle. Okay? You're going to find mental. And you're going to find tality. And I will just explain it and I'll close this. All right? It's a training. We had the training, but I just want to bring this consciousness. Who do you see yourself to be? Do you see yourself attached to this goal? Right? You need to understand what you really want. Say desire is the starting point. Say we give you the desire of that. What do you really want from this? Personalize it. All right? Personalize it, own it. Like, I want to be this. I want to be the next Bryce Thompson. I want to be the next David Immonite. I want to impact lives. Just see impact. Impact over income. All right. Men over what? Money. See that. Personalize it. Don't do it because you're obeying someone. Just do it because I own it and I need these people to go through. Right. Then the next thing you're going to understand that the vision is about people. Men. All right. Men. You need what? To determine the men you would associate with. For you to impact men, you need to follow men that is impacting men. You need to follow people that are doing the same thing. People you want to, your association, your environment is stronger than your DNA. So some of you need to change your environment. The people you associate with, the people you listen to. That's why we tell you, always say the affirmation, listen to tape, buy 7K to 7 figures, right? Buy Conceive Believe. If you don't have it, go to, there are several. That's why I listen to, a hip hop preacher. I listen to Bob Proctor. These are people I listen to because guess what? They are the mentors of the people that I follow. Then the third thing you want to follow is your mindset, your mental. You need to understand, all right? You need to think your way, the way your mentors do. How do you think? You listen to what they listen to. You say what they say. You do what they do. Your mindset, it's powerful. Right? Then the last thing, your reality. Tality means reality. Okay? Tality means reality. The reality what? Of your life, or the way of life. That's the meaning of tality. So what's the reality of David? That's my own reality. Who I follow. All right? Because the work I am duplicating has a blueprint of the result. So the reality of my life is going to be the outcome of my mentors. All right? It's going to be the same thing. So I'm conscious of what they do. That's why I say follow those who through faith and perseverance inherit the kingdom. This is really going to help you achieve that which you have said before. You are congratulations everyone that is on the session. God bless you all. One of the things you want to do is don't just leave this session. It's recorded on YouTube. All right. If you're not on YouTube, More Academy TV, you want to get this. It's public already. So you want to send it, listen to this almost every single day to keep you in this environment of what? This motivation, this strength, this feeling, because you need that environment for the work. I celebrate all of you. God bless you all for being on the session. All right. I see you on our next training. 7 p.m. Don't make a mistake by missing that. Get all your guys, your women, your friends, your colleagues involved on that training. Do it because you know that you're responding to a call of obedience. God bless you all. Bye-bye.